From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Many questions, but few answers. I'll tell you what Butte's chief executive said in a letter to the EPA.
I'm Megan Thompson here at the Butte Rescue Mission, and coming right up, I'll tell you how the staff has been preparing for the cold snap.
Talk about some winter prep on the tarmac, Matt.
Yeah, that's right. De-icing the planes and snow still flying. I'm going to talk about how much longer in just a few minutes.
I'm Heaven Van, and today we're here at the Bozeman Airport taking a tour of the new market and baggaging system.
Alrighty, it is 6:30 on this Friday edition of Montana This Morning. Jane McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. You were just seeing a plane being de-iced on the tarmac over at Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport.
And we'll go back to it. It's this is something that we're used to in December, January, February. Not usually October. 27th of October, and we're dealing with some snow and some slick conditions. Early morning temperatures into the teens as we're starting the day. We do have that light snow flying. It is extremely cold across the area, and we're probably not going to get a lot of relief from the cold in the near future. It's the far future that we're going to see that. Temperatures back into the 20s. Scattered snow showers through the afternoon and evening. It is tapering off for the morning hours. We do have a warm up on the way. I'm going to talk more about that timing in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now, our top story this half hour, many questions and concerns remain unanswered about Butte's Superfund cleanup. MTN's John Amy tells us how Butte's chief executive is demanding the EPA be more transparent.
Butte's chief executive is holding the EPA's feet to the fire in a recent letter demanding more transparency in the Superfund cleanup. He says Butte citizens have many questions, but the EPA is providing few answers.
Do the due diligence, finish answering the questions to the community. They deserve that. They deserve that respect.
In the October 25th letter, Gallagher wrote he wants the EPA to address all the questions that were brought up by the public during a community meeting in August on the cleanup of over a century's worth of mining contamination in Butte.
That was August 30th, and it's 8 weeks later, and and some of those questions had been submitted even prior to the August 30th, and so the community deserves better.
Many in the Butte community have been skeptical of the EPA, claiming it's making cleanup decisions with the Atlantic Richfield Company in closed, secret meetings.
That these guys don't know how to answer questions. They know how to make promises. They know how to say, oh, we'll answer your questions, but when you send them in, they don't get it done.
Some citizens have complained about the use of slightly contaminated soil or dirty dirt as fill dirt in the restoration process.
The big lie is that we haven't made our mind up yet. But guess what? They're driving that dirty dirt train right into Butte.
In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
More to follow on that. Thank you very much, John. Now, sticking in the mining city for this next story, the people at the Butte Rescue Mission say they've given out about 100 free jackets at the pop-up shop outside of the warming center since the cold snap swept into town. MTN's Megan Thompson tells us they could use more, and they could also use some more help.
Well, keeping people warm is the name of the game here at the Butte Rescue Mission, and that's why the staff is setting out extra coats and blankets in response to the cold snap that blew through town earlier this week.
We're just keeping people safe, keeping people warm. Kind of the name of the game. Of course, with the cold weather, it's caught a lot of people off guard.
Brighton Erickson says the mission has given away almost 100 jackets since the winter snowstorm blew into town yesterday.
We're giving away some warm coats and hats and gloves and making sure people are staying safe.
We're trying to get them all bundled up and safe and warm by Friday because that's when it's really going to drop.
We fill it up about 3 times a day.
We've switched our menu over to like really hearty soups and stews to try to make sure that we keep them full and it's warm.
And Misty says the rescue mission is in need of warm hats, coats, gloves, socks, new or gently used boots, and even sleeping bags.
Anything that you might be able to contribute to make sure that somebody stays safe in this cold weather.
Donations of winter items can be delivered to the Rescue Mission's main office at 610 East Platinum.
Thank God for the Butte Rescue Mission.
In Butte, Megan Thompson, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Megan. Now, obviously, there is a lot of preparation that goes into getting ready from a visit of Old Man Winter. But sometimes we do forget some things, and then we get into a rush to get them done, like getting your sprinkler system winterized. MTN's Jolie Salee tells us why it's so important.
They're easy to forget about, but come springtime, a broken sprinkler system is not going to be fun to deal with.
So what do people do if they forget?
You're kind of out of luck. Next week we'll have warmer temperatures and you could actually get them blown out again, but after that you're kind of, what it is what it is.
Colin Engstrom with Yard Guard in Belgrade says it's now or never when it comes to saving your sprinkler system from the cold.
The first thing to freeze would be your backflow preventer, and those are about $100 part, so to have someone come out and service it, you're looking at $300 to $500, which isn't the end of the world. You can get that done.
But if you're really unlucky and everything freezes,
and you're basically getting a whole new system.
Engstrom says replacing an entire water system can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000.
Property or more for an even bigger property.
This year, Yard Guard serviced just shy of 1,000 sprinkler systems. But time is ticking for those looking for some last-minute winterization.
But we've had to turn away about 100 in the last week. There's some companies that are still doing them, but I think like us, a lot of companies have their stuff to do.
But luckily, there are a few DIY methods.
Today we're going to show you to turn off your water prior to your sprinkler blowout.
Yard Guard has this video on YouTube that gives folks some helpful instructions. But in the future, Engstrom says,
I mean, the best thing is to plan ahead. Otherwise, you kind of start getting to the end and you're rushing around to get it done.
In Belgrade, Jolie Salee, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Jolie. Now, as visitors to Bozeman have increased, the Bozeman-Yellowstone International Airport recently unveiled 2 new projects. Airport managers say the new market and the new bagging system will greatly improve efficiency and visitor experiences. Our Heaven Van gives us the tour.
Bozeman Airport recently completed 2 new projects. The new market and baggaging system are said to increase efficiency and visitor satisfaction.
Overall, the project cost was about $23 million. We're very happy to have it complete and ready for winter.
Chief Executive Officer Brian Springer says the projects were fueled by more travelers.
When we saw the lines for food and beverage, it became really evident that that was where the solution was needed, and so that's why we focused on the market in that space. We've grown substantially. We were handling about 300,000 departing passengers. Now we're handling over 1.2 million departing passengers. And of course, with every one of those passengers, there's also more than likely baggage.
The new baggage system is sophisticated and complex, making it the most electronically advanced upgrade in airport history.
This new system, we can divert bags over to other explosive detection machines. We can divert it to different locations for baggage delivery for the airlines. So we have a lot of capability that we didn't have before.
Despite operating on a smaller scale, Bozeman's new baggage system is comparable to that of Denver and Salt Lake City.
On a average, we handle about 4,000 to 6,000 passengers per day, but we can actually see closer to 10,000 bags on a peak day in the summer. And so this new system is going to be able to handle that and at a much more efficient and much more thorough way and very conducive for both the airline operations as well as TSA.
Both the market and baggage system are up and running just in time for holiday season. In Bozeman, Heaven Van, MTN News.
Now, let's not forget about the holiday season that we're in right now.
Oh yeah, we're talking Halloween, aren't we?
Yes, don't let the snow confuse you. We are still in fall, people. And with Halloween comes some haunted houses.
That's right, and some of them with a good cause.
Absolutely right. Now, earlier this week, we had Elijah and we had Maya here from the Anderson School, all to talk about the annual Anderson Haunted House. Matt, they've been doing this for 20 years.
Isn't that amazing?
It's awesome. Really great haunted house, and they invited us to go and check us out for dress rehearsal. Now, they're not all dressed in their scary costumes, but I still got terrified.
Good.
Walking through the house. Let's see how I did, people. Let's head on over to Anderson. Alrighty, we are here at the Anderson School. It is the annual haunted house. All the proceeds from this, it goes towards their Washington, D.C. trip. So it's a great cause. Now, I am a scaredy cat. I don't think I've been through a haunted house since I was in 4th grade, maybe 5th grade, because I am so scared. But it's a good cause. Maya and Elijah convinced me on Montana This Morning to come here, so I'm here. Oh my God, it's so scary. Matt Elbow was supposed to protect me. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, okay. Where's Matt? Okay. Oh, ooh, it's snowing. It's snowing inside. Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay. Oh my gosh. David, I'm getting sprayed. I'm getting jumped at. Where are you? Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going home. I'm trying to go back to work. Isn't that just
and you know, this is a great fundraiser. The Anderson School, all that money, all the proceeds go to fund their Washington, D.C. trip.
Yes, and they've been learning about American history all year long. And so going to the U.S. Capitol, it's a real full circle moment. It's awesome.
Yeah, and that the haunted house goes on tonight and tomorrow night. There's a lights on and a lights off version typically. And I can say from personal experience, if you have a bunch of kids that are going, it's worth the money to go to the Fast Pass, especially with some of the cold temperatures. You can bypass the cold temperatures.
Absolutely.
And get right in.
I love it. It was an absolute great time. And thank you for the Anderson School for letting me walk on through it. It was a very fun and terrifying experience. Now, what else is kind of terrifying? Maybe some of the roads in Southwest
not
Montana.
necessarily the best. In fact, in some cases, white knuckle driving still, as we're dealing with some icy conditions and low visibility as snow continues to fly. I'm going to break it all down from the weather patio in just a couple of minutes.
And how about saving some money during the holiday season?
I'm John Matteries. Between the high price of candy and decorations, Halloween is not cheap anymore. But we've got some great last-minute savings tips coming.